Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bambi Mathai. I'm one of the oncology massage therapists at the Zakim Center. Also, I practice manual lymphatic drainage, which is the base of our first segment of this video, where we're going to open up the main drains of our lymphatics based on the actual anatomy. This will be followed by movement, another thing that our lymphatic loves, and Babs will lead us through a yoga program that is going to support all of these areas that we just opened up. So for starters, we're going to be starting on the main drain, which is right here at the medial portion or the middle portion of our clavicle. So we're going to pump up from the chest to that direction. We're going to do 5 strokes at each area. You can do 8 if you have the time, but 5 is good enough. So we're going to start with 5, pumping up 1, pumping up 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you can get a skin stretch, even better, but there's no wrong way to do it. As long as you're doing it, it's all good. We're going to now work on the neck, but also capture the front and back of our ears. So I try to sandwich my ears this way, and we're going to pump towards the sternal notch right here. So we're going to pump down 1, pump 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top of the shoulders, we're going to move towards this direction still. I try to give myself a hug, a little bit of massage, and pump in 1, pump in 2, pump in 3, 4, and 5. Moving into the armpits, you can start just here, or you can add a range of motion, which would be even better. So if you can, if you have pain there, please don't do it. Pump 1, pump 2, pump 3, 4, and 5. Other side, pumping 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Belly breaths, that's the other thing that our lymphatics love, is respiration, deep respiration. When we inhale, we're going to push our hands out. And when we exhale, our belly gets sucked in close to the spine. When you're ready, upper belly, we're going to inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Take a normal breath, catch the breath. And when you're ready, deep inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Catch the breath. Lower belly now. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Going into the crease of the arm here, we're going to do a bicep curl. When you're ready, curl 1. If you can't do that, you can just pump 2, 3, towards the axilla, 4, and 5. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The inguinals or the groin crease, you can pump standing up, pump 1, pump sitting down, and do some slow marches. 2, this is the safest, 3, 4, and 5. If you stay standing, as long as you're stable, 1, 2, 3, towards the belly, 4, and 5. Behind the knees, I usually do it this way if you can, because then I can give it a really nice movement. Pump up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or seated if you want to do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the powerful breath, now addressing both upper and lower bellies. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And again, when you're ready, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And final destination once again, sternal notch. Pump up 1, pump 2, pump 3, pump 4, pump 5. And now you're ready for your yoga.
Hey, thanks, Bambi. My lymphatic system thanks you.
Thank you.
And then we'll begin. So today's practice is going to be in a chair, so you can take a nice comfortable seat in your chair, preferably a chair without arms so that you can have full range of motion. But once you arrive, just place your feet into the ground and welcome yourself to your chair. For those of you who are new here, and for those of you who are our frequent flowers, welcome back. My name is Babs, and I'm a lymphedema therapist, occupational therapist, and yoga teacher. And Bambi and I created this class together to help support our Dana-Farber community, to help improve our lymph flow and come together to support one another. So thank you, Bambi, for leading us through that lymphatic warm-up routine, and now we'll engage through a gentle flow. So we'll place our hands into our lap. And today's theme, we always have some type of theme or intention. You're more than welcome to create your own intention, but us as a whole, as a community, our theme will be self-respect. So we'll work today on really respecting our mind and our body as we flow through this practice together. So let's start by just placing our hands into our lap and closing our eyes. Or if the eyes closed feels uncomfortable today, you can just gaze down at the earth. And then inch towards the edge of your chair so you can start to find a nice elongation through the spine. Maybe your next breath in, you feel the chest and body opening up. And then the next breath out, you feel your bottom really rooted into the chair. And then we'll start breathing together. So we're going to take our hands, palms facing up. And we're going to inhale to lift the arms up, just about shoulder height. And then we're going to flip the palms, exhale as you come down. So a nice wave-like motion, getting the flow going. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, lowering down. And as you're doing this, you're inhaling, you're feeling the energy lift, you're feeling your spine lengthen. And as you exhale, you feel yourself becoming more grounded and stable in your seat. Breathe in. And out. Soften through the eyes, breathe in. And out. Slowing down the breath, inhale nice and slow like a wave climbing, and then exhaling, the wave is crashing on the shore. Breathe in, just a nice rhythmic movement. Exhale, nice job everyone. And then drop the hands into the lap. Inhale, we're going to spread our fingers wide so the palms connect down to the lap, but the fingers open. And then exhale, you're going to drop one finger at a time down until you complete the exhale. So it looks like this. We'll inhale, spread, and then exhale, each finger will drop towards the lap as you release. Breathe in. Slow breath out. Inhale, smell the roses, or smell Bambi's eucalyptus that the Bambi's ate, and that the bunnies ate. And then exhale, blow all the air out. Few more like this. Inhale, smell the roses. Exhale, blow out the candles. So getting the movement of the hands with the breath just gets us into our body and out of our minds. And then we'll take our hands to our lap and just give a downward pressure on the legs. So going with our theme and intention of self-respect, it's really important to start to build our proprioception, our awareness of where our body is in space. And we can do this through activating and really giving deep pressure over large surface areas. So really spread the fingers wide and just ground your hips down, ground the legs down. Just give a gentle, nourishing squeeze to the legs. The more that our muscles understand where we are and where they are, the more that our nervous system is going to learn to relax. And then we'll come to the arm, just gentle squeeze, a little pulsing. A lot of our anxiety and worry can come from not feeling present and grounded in our physical body. So by really using somatic practices of tapping into our muscles and really becoming aware will help us to feel better and help us to respect and respond. You can come to the other arm. So anytime you feel any, fluttering sensations or nerves creeping in, you can just start to find this deep pressure and it will help you to bring you back to center. And then take your hands, then just squeeze the palms like you're giving someone, you're saying hello or shaking hands, you're just squeezing. And then you can reverse and squeeze. And then soften the hands back into the lap, close your eyes and just notice if there's any shift in energy. With your eyes closed, can you become more aware of where your physical body is? And then placing the hands on the body wherever they fall, just giving a gentle embrace. Inhale, I will. Exhale, respect my body today. Inhale, I am. Exhale, accepting my body today. Inhale, I am. Exhale, loving myself today. Hands back into the lap. Just notice how those words might have swirled in your mind and your body. Just let it go. And then inhale, we'll sweep our arms up towards the sky, thumbs facing up. And then exhale, hands slowly come down through heart center. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Reach up out of the waist and then exhale, slow and control. Good. One more time. We'll inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, stretching up. Hands return to heart center. Good. And then arms come forward and up. This time stay at the top and we're going to pump through the hands. So wiggle the fingers, start to make some pumping movements in the fingers. Maybe pump open and close. Nice. And then draw the arms horizontal to the earth and we're going to pump. Wiggle the fingers. And then open the arms up wide. Pump and wiggle the fingers. And then drop the arms down by your sides and pump and wiggle the fingers. Inhale, lift the arms up. Little wiggle. Exhale, arms horizontal. Little wiggle. Inhale, open up. Little wiggle. Exhale, down by your sides. Little wiggle. You've got it. Inhale, reach up. Wiggle. Exhale, horizontal. Inhale, open the wings. Spread the wings. Exhale, down to by the sides. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Wiggle the fingers, getting nice energy movement. Horizontal to the earth. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, soften. Good. And then we'll interlace the hands, creating some figure 8 movements, getting some nice movement through the wrists and the forearms. And then we'll bring those palms forward, relax the shoulders. It's okay if the elbows are still bent, we're just going towards it. And then just relax the shoulders here. Inhale, reach those arms up. See if you can really find the length. Maybe wiggle the arms so the biceps come by the ears. Good. And then release the right hand down to the left thigh. Inhale, look up at that left thumb. And then nice slow side bend towards the right. Good. Breathe in here. Really see if you can shoot energy through that top arm. So maybe bring the fingers together and really find a nice blade-like movement here. And then exhale, you're going to bring the arm forward and around. So big circles with that left arm. So you're coming forward and around. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathe in and out. And then lift that left arm up, stretch it up, and then slowly bring it all the way down. Arms by your sides, hands to the sides of the chair. We're just going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down, finding some movement in the shoulders. And then we'll interlace the hands again, get some nice swimming movement, that figure 8. And then pull those palms forward, relax the shoulders, take a breath in here. Take a breath out here. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up. Take a breath in here. Take a breath out here, and then drop that left arm across the lap to the right thigh. Gaze up at that right thumb, and then gentle side bend. Good. You can wiggle the fingers like we did before, and then bring the fingertips together. Really find a nice energetic sense, pulling that arm up and over, feeling a stretch through that right rib cage. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then bringing that arm forward, out and around. Some big circles here, moving through the chest and the trunk. Just working on getting that shoulder and the chest to move. Good. And then reach that arm one more time, lift it up, and then slow and control, bring it all the way down. Cross the arms at the chest. Then we're going to inhale, sweep the arms open, and then bring the arms behind you on your chair. Inhale, open up through the chest. If you don't have a chair behind you, you just have the couch, just reach for the cushion behind you. Good. Breathe in here. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck your tail under. Like you imagine you have a tail, you're tucking it under. You're hugging in the low belly. Then you're going to reach the arms forward like you're diving into water. And then inhale, you're going to sweep the arms up, back, and around. Hold onto the chair. Keep that long breath in. And then exhale, bring those arms forward and reach them forward, hugging in. Breathing in, one sweeping motion up. Grab a hold of the chair, open up through the chest. And then exhale, you pull the arms forward as you last round, breathing in. Breathing out. And then returning to center, hands into the lap. We'll draw our chin towards our chest, and then relax the shoulders down. And then we'll begin gentle neck circles. We'll do 5 in one direction and 5 in the other. So If this isn't working for you today, you can always just place one ear at one shoulder and just pause. So focusing on listening and responding to your mind and body. Self-respect is all about listening to the whispers so you don't have to hear the screams. And then reverse the circle. So listen when your body goes, oh, that's too much, or oh, that feels good. Listen to that and respond therapeutically to that. And then when you're complete, come back to center. Pause for a moment, take a breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. And then we'll bring our hands to our chest. So we just moved all that fluid here at the neck. So bring our hands to our shoulders, tap the shoulders. And then we're going to draw the elbows forward, up, and around. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Keep moving, keep flowing. And then soften the hands to the lap. We'll reach the fingertips forward, straighten through the elbows, feel stretch in the wrists, and then draw those fingertips back. And then reach those arms forward so that they're parallel to the earth. And then we'll reach the fingertips up and then back down. And then reach the arms all the way up, bring the fingertips back, and then forward. Good. And then hands come down through heart center, pause here. We're going to widen through our legs, toes pointed out, heels in. And then we're going to interlace the hands and then release the index finger this time. Then we're going to point down towards the earth. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands all the way back down to your chair. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to lower. Another breath in. Let it go. And then we're going to re-interlace and we're going to imagine that we have a big pot of brownie mix or soup or stew, whatever you like. And you're going to take your arms towards that right thigh, over towards the left, back and around. So a big movement. You've got a big family to feed. This would be one big pot. But just move through this, feel how it is on your hips, on your belly, on your shoulders. Maybe let the head kind of rock into it. So freedom to explore, good. And then now we go in the other direction. So really loosening up through our low back and our spine here. Oftentimes when you have joint discomfort, it's because of muscle imbalance. The muscles are pulling too much, they're not activating enough. So when we get to become more aware of our muscles, then we can help ourselves. Good, and then come back to center. We're gonna release our index fingers again, and then we're gonna come up towards the right shoulder, and then chop the wood down towards the left thigh. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, cross body. Inhale, lift up. My dad is here. He's like, Babs, you've never chopped wood in your life. But we're doing it today. Good. Let's do 3 more times. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breath in. And release. Good. Come back to center. Hands into heart center. Thumbs to the chest. Give the sternum a little bit of a massage here, getting those lymph nodes activated before we go to the other side. Interlace, release the index, and then we'll bring ourselves over towards the left shoulder and back and down across the body. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, cross body. See if you can bring the gaze with you. So gaze up towards that left corner and then down towards that right hip. That's going to give you a little bit more trunk rotation. So the gaze is the director here. But if that makes you a little dizzy, you can just gaze forward as you do this and just fixate on one area. We'll do it 3 more times. Breath to movement. Keep up with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And out. Fantastic job. Hands back to the heart. Give your heart space. A gentle massage. Soften through the eyes and the jaw and the face and the shoulders. And then hands to the thighs. We're going to lean forward and then gently going with that trunk rotation, we're going to twist towards the right. Let the left shoulder fall in. Inhale back to center and then twist towards the left. Breathe in and out. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Back to center. And then we're gonna heel toe the feet in. So the heels come in, the toes come in, the heels come in, the toes come in, right underneath you. Bring them a little bit closer underneath you. And then your next breath in, you're gonna lift the arms and lift the heels as well. And then exhale, drop the heels and lift the toes. Inhale, lifting up, lifting on to the toes. And then exhale, push into the heel, lifting the toes. Once more, inhale. Exhale. And then we'll lift our right leg up. So see if you can use your core strength in the hip flexor to lift that leg without you pulling it up. So see if you can lift it up and then place the hands at the shin or underneath the leg, or you can take a dish towel or a shawl to go underneath the thigh or hold on to the shin. So however you want to do it is good, but make sure you can relax the shoulders, sit up tall, and then we're going to find some circular movements. So like we did earlier when Bambi led us through our lymph warm-up, there's a lot of lymph nodes here in the inguinal and pelvic area. So doing some nice circles here. So this is a good thing to do when you first wake up or before you go to bed, especially if you have lower body lymphedema or any abdominal swelling. And then reverse the circle. And then pause at center, and we're going to find some movement in the ankle. So scrunch the toes. Move the ankle around. Ankle movement helps to pump the calf, which helps propel that fluid as well. And then now we'll bring our hands underneath the knee onto the hamstring, so right above the knee. Interlace if you can. And then use this to sit up tall. We're going to inhale, extend through that leg, flex the toes back towards your face. And then point the toes, drop and release. Inhale, extend, flex the toes back towards your face. Exhale, point and drop. Good. Breathe in and out. 2 more. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and out. And then bring that foot up and over to cross onto the leg. Hand to the foot and to the thigh. And then sit up tall here. And then we'll take about 5 to 7 breaths to release into that outer hip. So you can start to lean forward. Breathing here. Again, you can find that gentle squeeze, that massage. Maybe give your toes a little love, a little squeeze for the toes. Slow breath in. Slower breath out. Two more breaths. And then keep the leg where it is. We'll lift the torso back up. Sweep the arms up. And we'll bring the hands behind the head. They don't have to interlace. They can just be on the sides of the head. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring that left elbow across the body towards that right knee. And then inhale back up. And then exhale to twist. You can keep this, or if you want to lift that leg up, you're going to get a little bit higher in the leg. And then when you come back in, you're going to extend the leg. So a little bit more of a challenge, using a little bit more leg strength and core strength, but maybe try it. You can always go back to this position, but we'll take 3 more. Exhale as we twist. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale. And then everyone will come back to that position here. Breath in. And then cross that leg over the left leg for just a little bit more ankle movement. And then you can totally release it down. And then just shake out the legs. Give the legs a little wobble. So come up onto the toes and just shake the legs out. Give a little squeeze, little lymph flow. Any type of vibrational and bouncing movement is going to jiggle the vessels, move that fluid. Good. And then we'll draw our left knee into the chest, hugging it in. And then we'll create a nice circle here for this hip. So try not to dip too much into the low spine. Really lift through the spine. Breathing in and out. And then reversing the circle. Nice range of motion in the hip. And then pause. We'll get some motion into that left ankle and the toes. And then hands come to the hamstrings. Sit up tall. 5 times. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the leg. Flex the toes back towards the face. Sit up tall. Exhale, point the toes, and then drop it down. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And out. And then bring that heel up and across. For those 5 to 7 breaths, just opening up into this hip. An opportunity for some self-love. Little squeeze into the muscles, little tap, tap, tap might feel good. But just soften into this space with your breath. Inhale. Big sigh, let it go. Big breath in. Big sigh, let it go. The more that your heart comes towards the shin, the more sensation you might feel. Try not to round and tuck, but really keep that length. Breathe in and out. 1 more cycle of breath. And then hands come behind the head. 5 little crunches here. So we'll inhale big. Exhale, elbow comes across the top to the knee. So you can stay like this, or if you want, you can lengthen the leg on the inhale. Exhale, knee into chest. 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Breath in. And out. 1 more time. And then bring that leg back up. Just one more breath in here. And then cross the leg over, just a little bit more ankle movement. And then release. Again, give that little wobble, a little bit of tap, 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 a little love here. And then plant the feet down. We'll come into a spinal twist as we come towards our last few poses of our practice. So we'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Left hand to right thigh. Lift up tall throughout the spine. And then gentle twist. You can use the back of the chair to help you twist a little bit more, but really try to come from the center of the body. The gaze can follow. Feel your breath rise and fall. And then returning to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in. Twist on the exhale. Few more breaths. Turning back to center. Last move here, arms come forward. And then we're going to inhale, reach the left arm forward as you bring the right arm back, and you're going to twist to look over your shoulder. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, twist like a bow and arrow. Another thing I have never done. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, and twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist. Good. One more time each side. Just really helping that fluid drain in the central channels from all your hard work from today's practice. Good. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Push the walls away from you, creating this beautiful bubble of energy around you. Inhale, come through your energy centers, lifting up. And then exhale, you're creating this beautiful space around you. Inhale, I am. Exhale, respecting my body today. Inhale, I am. Accepting myself today. Inhale, I will. Exhale, show myself love today. Hands down into the lap, and I'll welcome you to take a comfortable, restful position for our last moments together today. So just rest into the chair, palms into the lap. Legs feel nice and relaxed. Shoulders soften down. And just notice your capacity for your breath now. Can you slowly take a breath in? And can you release it out? Release all your air out. And then inhale back in. And exhale, release. Just like Bambi said at the beginning, stress will come and go, but we have the opportunity and the choice to breathe and flow with it and through it. So remind yourself of this power, of your breath, and of this community that's here to support you. Take another breath in. Open mouth, let it go. And then we'll inhale, reach our arms up together, stretching up, looking up. Hands come down to heart center, and we can bow to one another to share our gratitude for one another. Thank you all so much for being here, and we look forward to seeing your wonderful, beautiful faces every week. So thank you so much.